Flip TV, and we are here in Ogba, Nigeria, Lagos State. We are saying a big welcome to all our viewers and reviewers all over the world. As you watch, we hope you get the best of news packages this morning. We are moving over to the news headlines on the national dailies. What is the headline that is making the rounds in Nigeria today? We have with us the Nation newspaper, and also we have with us the Nigerian Tribune. And what does the Nigerian Tribune have for us this morning? Above the masthead, our relationship with First Bank Professional, Honeywell Group. Our relationship with First Bank Professional. This is from Honeywell Group. Below the masthead, we have freedom doesn't mean everything is permitted. Buhari is saying that freedom doesn't mean that everything is permitted. That is in page 3. We are going to look at what that is saying in page 3. Now, Tinubu is saying Nigeria better together. This is from Tinubu. Nigeria better together. Cautions against Sudan's Iraq experiences. He's saying that Nigeria is better together, and he's cautioning against the experience that the Sudanese have and also Iraq has. Insecurity. Nigeria drifting. Live up to your responsibility. JNI tells federal government. Nigeria is drifting. They are advising that the federal government should live up to their responsibility. Now over to the main headline. Nigeria owes China $3.7 billion. Nigeria owes China $3.7 million. That is from the DMO. And at the right column of the paper, we have outrage over rape, murder of Akwa Ibom job seeker. Outrage over rape, murder of Akwa Ibom job seeker. You know the stories that have been making news on the social media about the job seeker in Akwa Ibom that was raped and eventually murdered. Police intercept 13 guns, 753 GPMG ammunition in Ebonyi. Police intercept 13 guns, 753 GPMG ammunition in Ebonyi State. Gunmen raise Akwa Ibom INEC office. Gunmen raise Akwa Ibom INEC office. Kill Kogi Pensions Commissioner. Abduct local government chairman. Kill Kogi Pensions Commissioner. Abduct local government chairman. That is in Kogi State. Why we sent back 42 northern youths to Jigawa, Kano, Ondo government. Why we sent back 42 northern youths to Jigawa, Kano, Ondo government. Now the picture is on the paper this morning, the Tribune newspaper this morning. Bishop of Akure Diocese Anglican Communion, Right Reverend Simeon Borokini, flanked by Afenifere leader Pa Ruben Fashoranti, seated Ondo State Governor Mr. Rotimi Akeredolu. Afenifere justified for not supporting Buhari. Fashoranti says at its 70th anniversary. This is the 70th, the pictures from the 70th anniversary of the Afenifere. Now they are saying that Afenifere justified for not supporting Buhari. Fashoranti says at its 70th anniversary. Now over to the Nation's newspaper. What does the Nation have for us this morning? Above the masthead, we have Governor to reveal Owerri attack mastermind. Governor to reveal Owerri attacks mastermind. That is Governor Hope Uzodinma in Abuja. He's saying that he is going to reveal Owerri attack mastermind. Lady applicant raped, killed, buried in Uyo. Police assume body. Lady applicant killed, raped, and buried in Uyo. That's the lady that was killed in Uyo, the job seeker. Now below the masthead, APC, PDP clash over worsening insecurity. APC, PDP clash over worsening insecurity. This is the picture. This picture. The 45 travelers from Kano to Jigawa State arrested by Amotekun operatives on arrival in Okitikupa on the way to a training camp at the weekend. These are the people that the Ondo State Governor had to send back to Kano and Jigawa. They were arrested by Amotekun operatives in Okitikupa. Below the main headline, that is the rider, what Buhari is doing by ruling party. Policeman, agency chief killed in Kogi, Ebonyi. We need US-UK rescue mission, says Governor Sule. Can seeks urgent action. Nigeria better together, says Tinubu. 2,000 CCTV cameras for Lagos. That is for Lagos State Security. 2,000 CCTV cameras for Lagos. Nigeria better together, says Tinubu. DSS warns against threats to security. The Department of State Services is warning against threats to security. Now, Labour queries any RC parameters for tariffs review. That is when we're talking about the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission. Labour has picked holes in the parameters being used by the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission to determine electricity tariffs. Okay, that is that for that. You might be reading some of the information in the news this morning. And let's move over to our reviewers this morning. So, do justice to the news headline. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, all. Good morning, time Nigeria. Good morning to our senators. Morning to our number one president, Mr. President, Mr. Buhari. All, the governors, all of them, observer. I say good morning to you all for Nigeria. Even Nigeria in this condition.
How was your weekend?
Oh, well, it's there for the hand of Buhari, not in the whole Nigeria now.
Not the hand of God.
God don't do his work finish. It is in the hand of man. You see, it is in the hand of man. He said God put things in order. You understand? But when man came, man destroyed it. And that's why God degraded to great man in his own image. Because that's not the way that the plan of God in the life of man.
Okay, Tinubu has spoken. He said, Nigeria better together.
Well, he said nothing but the truth. You see, because of his own plan in 2023, so that Nigeria being together for his own purpose. You understand? Being together for this kind of condition, because this condition did not affect him and his family. That's why he said so. You understand? It's better Nigeria divide or whatsoever. They will make sure that the rope, the chain that chain Nigeria together to be destroyed. Because this country is not for one family. You understand? This country is not for one family. But Tinubu, for what he said, who is Tinubu? Forget about it. It's only the Southwest.
He's the national leader of APC.
APC national leader.
The chairman.
I better forget about that one. That is why I pray Obasanjo can only say something that will start. You understand? Obasanjo can only say something better than Tinubu. Tinubu is a local leader, not the international leader.
He's a national leader of APC.
APC in this country. It can be, but Obasanjo is international leader. Okay, now what is happening in this country? Why is it not? Why is it not even say a word for a long time? Because it's nearer to 2023. That's why I say it's better for us so that we will be able to succeed in 2023. He has his own man, his own plan. Forget about Tinubu.
So you don't believe in Nigeria being together?
Why? Believe in Nigeria.
Why don't you believe in Nigeria?
As you go like this, let me say you, if Tinubu is a leader of APC, you understand? He has eye to see that already his own party has already shared this country. You understand? Tinubu knows that this country has already been shared in his own hand under the government of Buhari. You understand? This is a tribalistic government. Tinubu and co and Buhari, this is a tribalistic government. You understand? Something happened in the north, Buhari will not and Tinubu will not be able to solve the problem. But when it happened in the south, Buhari and Tinubu will rise up. You understand?
Are you saying they are fighting the people?
Look, let me give you an example. If you see what is happening in the south and what is happening in the north. Okay, now, Gumi went to the forest to negotiate with the killer, bandit. But where is Gumi today? Gumi is supposed to be arrested and put inside cell, you understand, to tell us how he negotiated with the bandit, with the killer. But if that thing happened in the south, they will send army to come. Is it not tribalistic? Yeah? That is tribalistic. Okay, look at the key posts in the government. Buhari is taking it. Chief of Army Staff, Defense Staff, Bokwin Staff, Boys Brigade, Boy Scouts, Girls Brigade. Control is by Buhari. Apart from the ministers, is it not a tribalistic? You understand? There are many things that happen in the north which Buhari could not be able to solve. You understand? Because they are in people. But if it happened to the south, he would take it as number one.
Okay, Madam Baka said that Buhari should resign. But the government is saying that he's a contractor. That
yes. The government is trying to say that Mbaka is a contractor pastor.
How?
Because, you understand, Mbaka prophesies that Buhari is a messiah that will solve this country. Mbaka continue to prophesy when the money coming. You know, say when money enters somebody, somebody can speak nonsense and nonsense. You understand? Now, since Buhari has failed the government, it's the same Mbaka that prophesies that Buhari is a messiah. The same Mbaka come to prophesy that because they don't receive anything from him, from the government, that he should resign. Is it possible? That's why the government said that Mbaka is a contractor pastor.
But they don't have evidence.
Who?
The government. They have not brought out evidence that he's a contractor with them.
Don't you know that a pastor that could not prophesies negative because of his own belly, because of a gunje, you understand? That is a contractor. They pay him, he prophesies. He's not the first pastor that they pay him. Balaam, if you read the book of Numbers 22 to 25, you understand 22?
Balaam and Balak.
Balaam, yes. Balaam was paid by Balaam. Balaam was paid by Balak to cause the children of Israel. So they call them a hiring pastor. You understand? Mbaka is a hiring pastor. The government hired him to pay. And he prophesied that he's a messiah. But now, since he could not be able to see the hand of government again, now he's now prophesying negative to the government. And that's why the government gave him a name, a contractor pastor. That's why I'm giving you a sample. Mbaka and Balaam, there's nothing different.
There's nothing different.
Nothing really different. Just a hiring pastor.
Okay, DSS is warning agitators that they should not divide Nigeria.
They should not divide Nigeria. If who DSS, has they not seen what is going on in the country? DSS, has they not seen what is going on in the country? The country is not in order. Abi? Okay, DSS are warning it should not divide. The killing that is killing in the north there, where were they? We are there. Why can't they go there and fish them out? You understand? They're supposed to go there, it is their work to fish them out. Why DSS no arrest, Gumi not arrested? If they arrested somebody, maybe Boko Haram or somebody anyhow, and put inside cell, they will give one kind name, the suspect, to release because not the same not. But if they arrested somebody for the south here, they will put inside, give him a death sentence.
Okay, you know about that Akwa Ibom lady that was killed?
Akwa Ibom leader?
Lady that was killed, that was kidnapped.
I don't have knowledge about it. Okay. But if they kidnap anybody, they will. You see not what is happening now? All the 36 states, there's no state that is in peace. Everything is in pieces. So if they don't find solution, if you don't look for a black goat before night, my brother, my sister, you will not see black goat in the night because everything will balance up. Dark, black. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, my last question. Baba Ijebu, you know about Baba Ijebu?
Baba Ijebu.
Baba Ijesha.
Ijesha.
That rape case. What will you say about it? What is your opinion?
You see, that is why this rape case we are talking about, somebody has to be very, very careful. You may not know whether it is true or not.
There's a video that came out yesterday showing
how he raped the person.
Showing the incident
that is happening.
Yes.
So you should know that this rape something, they can set for somebody, they can arrange. You understand? There can be, let me say, raping arrangement. You understand? To cause somebody in that to involve. But it is not so. You understand? So we have to be very, very careful. I know that if I say the government to be very, very careful, judging case concerning them. You understand? Already the government, they don't, as I see them, they don't even have knowledge about something like that. They can arrest for somebody, that person involved. You understand? But it doesn't happen. So someone has to be very, very careful. You understand?
Okay. Yeah. What do you think is the way forward in Nigeria?
Way forward in Nigeria? By this time, where everybody is critically anger. You understand? Not angry, anger. You understand? My brother, it is in the hand of Buhari and Tinubu where one goes for president 2023. We say better Nigeria to be together for this kind of condition. It's better for them. You understand? To call Nigeria, if they could be able to call and put Nigeria together so that they can share things together in peace, not in pieces. If not so, they show that they can put things in order.
Okay.
If not so, everybody now, look at some people are carrying road on their head. If you touch them like in anger, you mess somebody in anger. You collect money from somebody in anger. Even inside conductor, in anger. Everybody now is anger. So Nigeria is not in order. You understand? So way forward, if Buhari, before he leave that place, if he could be able to call in order the southeast, or south and the north together and time, everything, if not so, nothing work. You understand? Whether, let me tell you, Buhari never mind whether everybody die finish, he will see you till the end of his own tenure. You understand? It is not easy. It is not easy.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's a wonderful one from our brother there this morning. We have our intellectual, Mr. Vincent. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
How was your weekend, sir?
We thank God.
And in Nigeria, we are moving forward.
That is a cliche to me anyway.
Now, Labour queries NERC, that is the Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission, because they are about to increase electricity tariff. At this point in time, do we need that?
That is, it shows gross insensitivity on the part of the regulators or whosoever, whatever they call themselves, whatever appellate they have given themselves. But what I want to say here is that Nigeria is sick and is sinking. And it's only left for somebody who is rational, who is, that knows and has all the neurons, senses, senses intact. Because we cannot continue to have this kind of problem. And we say we have a government in place and is not putting up a listening ear. For God's sake, then just about 5 days ago, I engaged a neighbor in a friend in discussion. He said the March bill they brought. I'm talking about this the electricity bill they brought that jumped from 67 to 93. I kept wondering, have you started producing bread or bottled water? That was the question I posed to that my friend. But unfortunately, even till now, he has not been able to give me any meaningful statement as regard to why it was, the bill was shut up to that this thing. He even said that he was going to visit the office and complain. Then how come? And what are the indices being used to shoot up the bill? Till today, all this is. Even this thing also happens to where I stay here. Yeah, you understand? And you begin to wonder what is happening. We are now experiencing inflation like never before in our country. Prices of things have jumped up. You see, a case in point is prices of newspaper. Imagine sports that also serve as a kind of relief for most of our budding youths. Now they increase it, like Chelsea paper now has been increased to 120. You understand?
Chelsea news that they sell 15 naira.
Yeah, 100 naira. Yeah, then 20 naira has a jump on it. Now it's now 120 naira. Then you begin to wonder why. Okay, now in Nigeria today, what we start hearing is a music idol competition, all this thing. What happens to the likes of who wants to be a millionaire? That is the educational program that tend to tax your brain. People are only after, you see most of the multinationals trying to bankroll music talent competition. I'm not saying that it's bad, but why then? Everything, we cannot leave everything to government. You understand? Then there are some things that we need to, all these conglomerates, all these companies need also to come on board and help us to show the lapses in the educational system. Then to date, ever since that program was yanked off the air, we have not seen anything like that again. All we keep on seeing how people will dress nakedly and all these prostituted kind of pictures. That's what we see. It's a sad commentary on our leaders and everybody, all the stakeholders, including you and I. Because whatever is going to start, because the first point of call is our own family unit. How have you been able to address your internal system?
Okay, Papa Ijebu's case, I don't know if you have any knowledge about his case. If you have followed his case, the police earlier said that indecent harassment. But the video,
Which
Baba
Baba
Agisha,
Yes,
the
okay,
actor,
okay.
the
The
actor.
Yoruba actor man.
I just want to comment on that. What's your
You see, that Baba Ijesha case is a sad commentary. You know, we live in a social system, and any social system that is not well placed on a template of morality is bound to have such effect as we have seen in Baba Ijesha case. And it also goes to show that a lot of people, because that one is just a microcosm of the entire thing that is happening under the cottage, that is not, you and I are not being given the opportunity to know. Then you begin to wonder if such a minor, I call him a minor because the so-called girl is about 14 years of age, and from the story they said the man has been victimizing that lady since when she was 7 years old. You begin to wonder what kind of life we are now. Then it calls to question the issue of parenting. How many parents have time for their children, for their works now? You begin to wonder when they would have gone to fend for their daily bread. Then the house is left, I mean the children are left, with the housemaid and whatever until when they come back at night. Only God knows what will have transpired. And these days, most of our youth are hooked on drugs. You see them taking tramadol, taking all sorts of things now. Is that the kind of leadership we want to have? And the leaders who they are not talking is because they themselves they are also suspect in this regard. Some of them. That is why they have not been able to come up with an affirmative action. It's a sad commentary on the social strata of this country.
Okay, let's move on to Fadam Baka. The federal government responded to his call for the resignation of Buhari. Says the thing is a contractor.
You see, this government, I've seen one thing that whenever anything is being said against this government, instead of them to see it as a critic for them to come out better, they see it as an opposition, trying to lampoon them without anything. Though Father Mbaka is a religious man, he must have seen something that I, as a mere mortal, have not seen. You understand? I want to believe that he was the one that came and told the entire world that Buhari is the best president Nigeria, that God has blessed us with. But today, if he's having a turnaround, he's also entitled to his opinion. He's a human being. Maybe what he expected, at times you can, like somebody play, having a football team, and then you are a fan of a football team. Because you are a fan, you are a die-hard fan, then your football team now comes to play, and you are not seeing the flag that you've always known them to have in them. Would you continue to say this? What if they don't get beaten? Would you still say that this? Because I want to believe that our government have not really, they don't see criticism as part of social engineering, as a good message for social engineering. They see it as somebody being lampooned for nothing else. I think Reverend Father Mbaka is a case in point.
Okay, my last question. What do you propose for Nigeria today, looking at all the things happening, all the issues?
The issues is humongous. You and I know, starting from education, health, every sphere of our national life has to be rejigged. First of all, education. If I'm being okay, let me quote our late sage, Shiva Bafe Meholowo. He said, in his quotable quote, he said, a country where the ants eat up the tiger is not fit for human habitation. And it's a sad commentary that is what we are experiencing today.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
Wonderful. Okay, that's it for it this morning. Okay, let's look at what the the tariff, the parameters for the new electricity tariff in Lagos State, Nigeria. What is written in it? It says Labour has picked holes in the parameters being used by the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission to determine electricity tariffs. It's wondered why inflation, exchange rates fluctuation, and gas price should play a role in determining rates. Let me repeat that part. It's wondered why inflation, exchange rates fluctuation, and gas price should play a role in determining rates. So what they are saying that inflation, exchange rates fluctuation, and gas price may play a role in the increment of electricity tariff in the face of the recent humongous electricity tariff people electricity rates that people are paying today. There's so much complaints about what someone pays in a month for electricity. Some have even said that it is almost equal to the house rent of some people. We have one of our reviewers also this morning. Good morning. I know you are a proponent of One Nigeria. You were or you?
Sure, yeah.
Tinubu is saying that Nigeria better together as one.
China, come now.
So do you subscribe to that?
Actually, yes. There's no other way Nigeria can be better. Yeah, there's no other way Nigeria can be better than when to be together. That's all. I support him 100%. I always say this: you just find the fault. Where our shoe is leaking.
No, they don't.
You know? So that's the only way. Dividing is not give us anything.
Okay.
Dividing was not give us anything. It already reduced us. So me and you go where we come from. That's the issue. The issue is this: what are the problems we are facing? We have been there before independence.
What are the things that are causing this problem? Is it not because we do not agree? There's no true federalism. There's no federal character. There's lopsidedness in appointments. Some people, there's an ethnic crisis and religious crisis. These things are they not the things that are not making us coming together?
No, let's just come back to reality. Nigeria have been together for long. Why now we are talking we are not a federalism? If you know we are learning.
1967, Nigeria wanted to divide the Biafra war.
And then, but they find their way.
So the problem has been for long.
That's why we said our problem is within the cabal, the power of Nigeria, not Nigeria himself. Millions of Nigerians, I don't know what's going on in Nigeria. So it's only when I want to be fit, I need to claim a right. No, Nigeria remain Nigeria. Let's just go back to the inner core of Nigeria. What are the problems? What makes this thing not be like it? Nigeria have it divided. Everybody has. I remember in 1982, they said Nigeria has every right must belong to every Nigerian. But some few people, more than 1,000, they control it. So the problem to divide is not the issue. The problem is who are those who control Nigeria when left millions, billions of Nigeria suffer. Dividing today will cause us more pain, more delay, more backward. Look at South Africa, more greater. Look at Rwanda, very small country, and they say they're the best in Africa. Where is Nigeria? Because we are no more united together. We are not playing that goal together. We are not playing that. We are not be at a team to score that goal together. Everybody wants to score a goal on his own. So we're backward. Let's go back to our government. From the local government, that's where we are mixing up. To the state government, to the federal government. If our local government can be sound, they know. I remember when we were in the school, there's a power they give to local government. We are very young. Whatever you are going to, I just run to local government. Today, every state is a state. Let's go back to our primary assignment the way the British give it to us. And it's working for us there. Why now? That because you have more wisdom. You want to do on your own. No, everything must have a rule. Nigeria is a better place to live. Nigeria is one of the best places in the country I saw all over the world want to be. Nigeria is somewhere where people want to make its way and happy. Then why we want to divide Nigeria? Let's go back to our drawing board. How they led it, how Awolowo started it, the Western region, one of the best in Africa, one of the best places where it might be the first radio station, but be the first television station. You know, everything we talk about Africa, he started in this. Then why can't you remember those things? Why can't you follow that foundation they laid? Why are we changing it? That's what our problem is.
Because they believe that when they change it, there will be a better Nigeria better in 3 different parts. That's what the agitators are believing.
But remember that there's one thing. Remember what I was reading one of these, a profile of Zik. You know, in 1st October 1963, this month, he said, "This only way Nigeria to move to become better than British and America, we need to forget the past and make sure we remain one together." 1963. But when you are fighting for yourself, saying Nigeria will not be great, I have a dream that one day Nigeria will rule the world. Look at that statement. So you can't tell me the whole 200 millions, a billion Nigeria, we must be equal. No, one must be higher than one. Let's just have a dream that one day this country will be the better place, not to be divided, not to be a sided because I'm an Igbo man. No, I'm a Yoruba man. I don't believe in that. We are one. From 1914 up to now, the British saw it. These people, they can work together. They can do things together. And they have been working for us. My dad told me they are begging them in 1970s to go to London. They begged them. Imagine, beg Nigeria. I said, why me I no go that time? Begging them to go to London because they said they don't want to go. On weekend, you force it to be in London. But today, see us today. We are struggling effort to be there. Then why can't we return back to that base and make sure Nigeria remain one, working in love together? The only thing can bring us back that love. We should forget ourselves. You are Igbo man, you are Yoruba man, you are Fulani man. That's not the issue. If our forefathers they work in love, they are all over. They seek the son of Amamori Bello. They never divide themselves until when the generation pass away and they will begin to see a vision.
There are calls that Buhari should resign.
That one excellent. To me, I will not support this government. To me, I want a change of government.
Change of government?
Yes.
In what way? Elections or?
No, from this pioneer government. Let someone take over.
That means the government, the president has to resign.
Sure. Excellent.
You want it?
I want it that way. But let the power remain the power. You know?
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. Okay, that is it. Respect everybody's opinion. Good morning, Mr. Pato.
Good morning, and good morning, viewers.
Akwa Ibom State.
Yes.
Somebody that was going to search for a job was killed. What is the government doing?
Oh, number one, I am from Akwa Ibom State, and I was talking with someone the other time. I said that Akwa Ibom was not being noticed before Akpabio came in. It was Akpabio who opened the whole world eyes to know that Akwa Ibom exists. Are you getting it? The infrastructure, he was busy building roads and he opened up Akwa Ibom State. Of course, during Akpabio we had airport and Ibakasi Port commenced during him. Today Ibakasi Port is yet to be completed because Akpabio is no more in Akwa Ibom State. Are you getting it? Someone was arguing with me that this man has put in place series of companies that 99% of Akwa Ibom are working. Now, we have found it in paper today that a job seeker in Akwa Ibom was founded. Today, he said Akwa Ibom, Dakada. Whereas Akpabio put it, Akwa Ibom is okay, come back. If you're an Akwa Ibom, I come back. That was what Akpabio used to talk. You understand? Like one governor in Lagos State said, Eko Nibaje. Akpabio said, Akwa Ibom are okay. That means Akwa Ibom is okay. Today, job seekers, to whom much is given, much is expected. To me, Udom Emmanuel, I am seeing nothing. He's doing nothing. You bought aircraft. Where does the money go to? Where does the money go to? Am I supposed to be here in Lagos? If you are doing good, this is a land full with oil. In my village, they are drilling oil. I am suffering in Lagos. The masses is supposed to be okay. You go to Akwa Ibom State, you have the most interior village, and people are not benefiting from what they are being. God has blessed them with. Somebody is going to look for a job. What were you supposed to do if road is being built, overhead bridge is being built? What were you supposed to do? Is it not creating job for the people? Tomorrow we start blaming Buhari. A job seeker in Akwa Ibom State, he died. Man, it's a pity, it's a pity. I don't know where we are going.
So what you're saying that
you were there. Federal government sent how many jets to Akwa Ibom? You got to Esienudim to come and bomb. Where there is no Boko Haram, federal government sent jet to come and bomb. Sambisa forest is there. Where Boko Haram is busy, Fulanis are busy kidnapping. And it's yet to be bombed. May God help us in Nigeria.
Okay, Tinubu is saying that Nigeria is better as one. He has come again to say Nigeria is better together.
Baba, it's a pity today. It's a pity today because during every other era we've not seen NSAS. But today NSAS has brought in so many things to tell us that Nigeria, we are not one. You understand? It is now that we see clip of different series of video, what is going on in Nigeria. We saw killing in Toget. We do everything is going. Nigeria has the youth. Nigeria has made youth to that it has gone to, the corruption has reached everybody here. Take a look at the palliative. Nigeria is good to be one, but take a look at the palliative that was meant to be shared during COVID-19. Has it been shared? Did you collect that of yours? Beautiful. And it was being stored in storehouse for phase 2. Are you getting it? You said phase 2. That means you are expecting more COVID-19 to come in. Where are we? This is Nigeria that we have sun. And we have everything that is protecting the COVID-19 from being effective. Are you getting it? So palliative was supposed to be shared during the lockdown, which we were in the house. I thank God for churches. I thank God for individuals who helped Nigerians out during the COVID-19. Because people were locked inside the house, no work, nothing. Okada man was not operating, blah, blah, blah. People that use Okada to feed their family, they were in the house. Are you getting it? But the palliative was not being shared, if not for church that was helping during that time, and some good citizens of Nigeria. Are you getting it? I have a lawyer just right beside my house. He was giving us 2 pence of rice. That was a good citizen of Nigeria. Are you getting it? So, but federal government is stingy. They refuse to share. Just state. They refuse to share the palliative. But during COVID-19, we saw where the series of warehouses where those things was being kept. The one of Vilaza, I love that guy's statement. He said the palliative that was meant to share during COVID-19 was discovered and distributed. That was what that man said. So please, I just believe that in this time, I'm like Baba. I love him perfectly well because he's a generous man. You can't see him and go empty-handed.
That is Tinubu.
Yes, he's a good man. I love him. I live in Alausa, so when he won the very first election during Marwa, I followed him. He was Sunday Adegu. We followed him to the mother's house in Sunday Adegu Street in Alausa, so I know him. He's a very good man. But today, Nigeria has spoiled beyond repair. So to me, I feel that statement, though it's a very good statement, but I don't see it coming. Because everybody is on his own. Today you see the South something network, how do they call it?
Eastern Security Network.
Eastern Security Network. You saw the Arewa youth, you saw the Omotegun, you saw everything, and you are still saying we are together, which you are protecting yourself. Government is no longer protecting the citizen of Nigeria. And this is democracy, government of the people, by the people, and for the people. You understand? Nigeria is better together. It's not a very bad thing. It's a very good thing. But I wish I was him. I would do the same way our Baba did by getting PDP membership card torn. And then he's a neutral man. How would that be a neutral man? What is that? He has money. What do you think? Baba has good money. You just forget Nigeria for them. The Fulanis to rule because Nigeria belongs to them. But one day, animal go pursue the hunter.
Okay, lastly, Madam Baka told Buhari to resign, but the president is attacking him. That is a contractor. Okay, I saw it on the paper that APC is threatening to report Reverend Baka to Pope the other day. It's a pity. I recall the other time when Mbaka said he has 2 dove. This is Buhari, this is Jonathan. And Buhari's dove fly, which is Buhari is going to win Jonathan, which it happened. And he make another prophecy in. At least that alone will help, keep Nigeria as one. At least for once we saw our president in Nigeria, black president, resign. That would be a great history. And he will keep it for himself like Jonathan. Jonathan didn't wait for a day to break for him to congratulate Buhari that he has won him. And today he make a name for his name. The Bible says a good name is better than precious ointment. That is the best perfume in the world. That's it. So name matters a lot. That is integrity. Thank you, Mr. Pato. That is a wonderful one from Mr. Pato. Okay, you want to respond to the Fadambaka issue. Let me get your response.
Good morning, everybody. APC reporting Fadambaka, they are mad. APC is seriously mad. They forgot that it's two doves called Buhari and the Jonathan. And the Buhari fly. Jonathan fall down. Now, second time, Mbaka said, called Buhari another name, which we try to find out what he called him, and we now see him for Abuja congratulating Buhari a second time. Now they want to report him as a what? Is he no more a supporter? They try to do anything stupid. God will do something wisely before them. Pope will listen, and I know Pope is watching also. Pope, APC is a scammer. They try to do anything to take over this country. And over this country to Fulani again. But God will not let them to do that. So instead of God to permit them, God divide this country early before it turns to bloodshed country. It's already bloodshed country, but let God divide this country early. Pope, put your mouth, let them divide this country. This is no more one Nigeria. My father here won Nigeria. And now tribalism has taken over the one Nigeria, is now tribalism Nigeria. Yoruba will fight for themselves, Hausa will fight for themselves, East will fight for themselves. That's why we have all these security networkings, because we find out that they are intimidating us. They are putting sand inside empty Ghana must go, which we must make noise. That is why. Mbaka has not done anything wrong. He will continue saying it. When he will receive his punishment if he close mouth, let him continue saying it.
Let him continue saying.
Saying more. As they fail, we see. Let him continue saying it. We see it. We are not listening to all them because we know that they are always a scammer, liars, people that will steal their mother for election. So, God bless people that are listening, not Nigeria.
Okay, thank you very much. Good one. We have our mommy here, and that we move to the end of bystanders this morning. Lady applicant raped, killed, buried in Oyo. Governor to reveal Ori attacks mastermind. Let's look that up. Page 7. As Hope Uzodinma, the governor, is saying he's set to reveal the mastermind of attacks. This of the Owerri prison attacks. Now, page 7 of the newspaper, of the Tribune newspaper, has that those behind the strings of mayhem in Imo State are to be revealed in a matter of days, says Governor Hope Uzodinma. He said yesterday. He said security agencies have identified the mastermind of recent disturbances in the southeast states. Uzodinma, who spoke after the service at Government House Chapel, Owerri, the state capital, said the identities of the unrest promoters, including their names, will be unveiled in few days. In few days, their names, so that they can face justice. The height of the mayhem was the attack, penultimate, on the governor's country home in Omuma Oru East local government area, where people were confirmed dead. Okay. So we hope that the Imo State governor does well to reveal those behind the attacks in Imo State. We have a mommy this morning. Mommy, good morning. How's everything?
Fine, thank you.
Okay. How is Nigeria been for you? How is Nigeria been for you?
Tough.
We are enjoying, ma.
Tough, oh, it's very tough.
Wow. Okay, looking at Tinubu is saying that Nigeria is better as one. I just want to respond to it this morning.
maybe to his own side now, as he doesn't have any problem. Because I don't, if he's seeing other people's problem as his own, he will not say we should remain one. If they,
some people still believe that Nigeria can succeed together.
if they want to, they are the ones on top now. If they want us to succeed together, let them do it. Because the way it is now, don't think. Many people are dying. They are enjoying now. The rich is getting richer and the poor is getting poorer. And those rich people, they don't mind whatever the poor ones are going through.
But Mbaka now has been attacked by the federal government. They are saying he's a contractor. Earlier he said that Buhari should resign, and they responded saying that he's just looking for favors.
Shebi is the one that said Buhari is a messiah. And now he's now condemning the same people he saw. Does he want people to classify him as a prophet? Because he's the one that prophesied that he's a messiah that we was going to Aso Rock, going to see Buhari that time as if it's Jesus Christ. Now it's this. I don't know. He's a man of God, too. May God forgive me if I'm going wrong in what I want to say. He is disgracing the clerics. Those that call themselves man of God and prophets, is disgracing them.
But leave what the issue is saying that Buhari should resign. Should we look at the person or the issue is talking about?
If he say Buhari should resign, even before he says it, other people probably because they are afraid of the outcome. Many people, if you give 99%, even children that are sucking breast, Mike, they will tell you the same thing, that Buhari should resign. Let another person take over. Let's see, because before he got to the throne, he said immediately get there that Boko Haram terrorism will end. It's even, I can't say it's 100%. Every day when you wake up, you listen to news, how they are killing, and those people foul, for God's sake. Are they Nigéria'S that they are slaughtering people like that? Kidnapping children every day, kidnapping people's wife. So what? And it's not saying. I don't even see what he's doing about it. So let him leave the seat for those that knows what they are doing.
Okay, Baba Ijesha case was accused of raping a 14-year-old. Yeah, people are saying that from all the whole thing, what do you bring of it?
Depending now, is he the only actor? It's not the only actor now. For them to say he did it, if they have evidence to prove it, then it's wrong, because at least there are ladies that are looking for men up and down. So why going to go and defile a little girl? I don't know. I wasn't there. But if they found out that it's true, then it's a disgrace.
Okay, lastly, what do you propose that for Nigeria to do? What is your...
Everybody is tired. In the 80s, when I was in school, Ghana's problem was not even 1/10 of what is happening in Nigeria now, when all of them ran to Nigeria. We don't even know where to go, because if you say you are in Nigeria in another country, you are even a suspect. So it's only God that we are looking up to for a miracle. Not human being, no. Because we don't know. We are saying Buhari should leave. We don't know who they are going to put there, whether it's going to be worse than Buhari. So it's only God we are handing over our problem to.
Thank you, man. That's wonderful. Okay, that's it for bystander here in Agoda Ogba this morning. We're moving over to the other side in a few minutes. I'll say a big thank you to our reviewers have been with us, and also the man behind the camera, Festus Oluwabukumi. I'm Christian Chuku. I'm saying bye for now. In a short while, we will resurface at Ogba Ikeja. Thank you.